existing, it changes for the better for customer experience. So it's always got to change towards customer experience. Okay. What your question originally was, why did the OTTs get the benefit which the telcos did not? That is when the question actually emerged right from the beginning. If you look at India or most part of the world, telco is basically has emerged from incumbency businesses. They were monopolistic. Most of the people who also joined new licenses that were given out were people taken from these companies. All that they could think of was command and control and be monopolistic in the nature. Okay? It is only when the internet companies came into being or the OTT companies came into existence that they started feeling the chills of the pain that they could lose the revenues and the business, and that's when the customer experience actually started coming in. Innovation need not have huge spends, it needs only small tweaking. Okay, it can come from you and me and anybody, that I make life easier for anybody who's going to use my product and services. It need not be a multi-billion-dollar innovation or an invention that has to go into equipment, or it can be a change. Like you also said about the word processes and systems. You did mention that. Yes, processes and systems changes can actually change the way a customer experiences the services, and that itself could be innovation. Okay, so innovation could come about from anywhere. So keep your minds open, keep it young, keep it fresh to think on behalf of the customer to deliver innovation. Don't think like a service provider that this is going to take more work, this is going to take far, far more money to deliver this. It need not have to be very large, very big. It can be big, small changes in your life, easier changes, happy changes. Okay.
Yeah, I think, thank you, good question, but we need to give chance to others. Yeah. Yeah, the